Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bugbear's Basement. Really happy you guys didn't have to listen to the stupid cats this time, so that was kind of nice. But nevertheless, guys, we are here, and we are about to begin our realm dive into Elotera, Bob's creation. It's going to be a lot of fun. Really happy to have you guys here. Please do all the normal things. Check out our links down below. Hit us up on the Twitter, and share this out so your family, friends, and extended community can know what's going on and come over here and be with us live. But we're gonna have ourselves a lot of fun. Of course, we've done the zero, episode a couple weeks ago, but we're going to dive into it full force now. And this will be fun. This is a little bit different. We've done a little bit of space here. We've done a little bit of superhero here. We did a little bit of cyberpunk here. We did classical, high magic D&D, and now we're doing cyberpunk. No, not cyberpunk. Excuse me, steampunk type of feel. It's going to be cool, and I'm interesting how it's going to all roll out. But really happy to have you guys with us, and I'm going to do my best here today, of course, because I'm not running things. I'm just going to do as much support as I can for Bob, and I'm going to let him pretty much handle it. But before I hand the reins over to the Meister, I do want to come over here and say hello to everybody we got. So first up, and of course, certainly not least, is the little crazy gnome himself, GOP.
Hi everyone, I'm very excited to be exploring more of the world of Olivera today.
Olivera, yeah. There you go. Very good.
The world of Olive Garden.
Very good. All right, cool. But we're also joined by Slick Jimmy himself. What's up, dude?
Just coming for the game.
Just coming for the game. Now, GOP is playing a crazy barbarian gnome that I have resurrected from the dead and turned into a cybernetic menace. But tell us exactly what kind of character are you playing?
My character's name is for short Rav. He's got a longer name, but he is a Goliath Eldritch Knight.
That's right.
The full name is Ravioli Fettuccine Alfredo.
And he likes the ladies, which is a bit problematic. Yeah.
He likes large ladies.
He likes large ladies, yes. And so maybe he's taking a little bit after Claudio. Claudio. Okay, cool. Nice to get Slick Jimmy here. Of course, we also have ourselves Bill, and Bill is playing the coronavirus elf, and I'm sure he's going to be very useful to us. His name is Eldria.
I'm Eldrin, the corona-free D&D arcane trickster, and it's happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It's time for some Guinness and some RPG. So let's go.
That's good. So it's not Elivera, it's Eladrin or Eldrin.
Eldrin.
Okay. Why do your names suck so bad?
My names don't suck. It's actually not as bad as
Francis.
The first name I chose for this.
Yeah.
Was,
it's not. I'm kidding. Eldrin.
Captain Stubing.
Yeah, Captain
Stubing.
Dude, I had to go through all last session with being named after Adderall. So
it's true. You were a pain medicine for women's menstrual habits. But of course, I'm playing Dr. Zero, which effectively I'm playing a war machine artificer, and basically you can imagine that I am some kind of bizarre looking, a war machine, because that's basically what it is. But that's what it is. Oh, there I am. There's my character. Isn't he so handsome? All right, so I'm going to white box, and he's a pretty girl. I'm going to turn this over to Comic Book Bob and let him take it from here. Now, Bob, I did prepare on the side a little bit of steampunk music. Would you like me to play that softly in the background or not?
Sure.
Cool.
Go for it, man.
All right.
But
way to kiss.
Where's our friendly neighborhood ninja?
He's having a couple of guys are having some technical difficulties, so we won't be in here tonight.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, ninjas have trouble. Oh, really?
Yeah, Ninja's having some serious trouble. He can't use he's having trouble with his internet connection, and he can't use his phone because he's almost out of data. So.
Oh, I see. And what was Ninja's character, just offhand?
He was the cleric. I've got the stats for a cleric at that level. So if you guys need a heal or something, he can throw that in.
And I do have heal myself as well, so I can supplement a little bit.
Yeah.
So All right, cool.
No,
Well,
I think-
dude, take it away.
Ninja was probably the only one of us to give like Bob his entire character sheet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that is something I need to do. I need you guys to give me at some point. I do need like a copy of your character sheet. And
Oh.
right now, before we get started, I need to know what your hit points are at the moment.
Okay.
So we'll start with Rav. What are your hit points currently, sir?
50.
50. Okay, and what's your max?
Well, I would think 50 since he's not. I don't know where we're at right now.
You
So
haven't
I don't
been
know
in
where
yet.
we're at.
He wasn't injured. Yeah.
Okay,
The gnome was injured.
The gnome was injured. Okay, so we'll go with
And you were
Bull.
Goliath Ranger? Goliath what?
No, he's a Goliath Eldritch Knight. He's basically a
Thank
fighter
you.
class.
Okay, I'm back on the game.
Just
Okay, sorry.
absolutely disgusting. And that character scales so well, dude. It's really nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the thing that I'm like, all right, gotta deal with that.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough for you, dude.
All right, so Bull, what are your hit points, brother?
28, so my max is 41.
28, and your max is 41. Yeah, because you got almost eaten by the cube.
Yeah, and then I decided to lick some of the acid on my wrist.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, and Dr. Zero, what is your hit points and your max, sir?
I am currently undamaged, and I have 31 max.
It's Ken Kesey's little gnome.
Dude, he's gonna be all kinds of friggin' hilarious. All right, Eldrin, what is your hit points,
Eldrin
sir?
is at his max of 29 hit points.
Staggering.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. We don't
and-
have a lot for the.
So my
Well,
hit
you're-
points are basically the same as the rogue. God, that sucks.
You're a 3d8.
I guess.
Yeah, but you're a thinker, man. You're more of
Or
a
a
thinker,
D8.
sir.
That's true.
Yeah, and I
And
don't
you're
get hit as
also
much
at
as
a-
you will.
Oh, yeah, give it time. All right. Anyway, so when last we were with our intrepid band of adventurers, they had, in an attempt to secure their freedom for various reasons from the Seraphinium Sanctum and the Magisterium, they had been given a task to figure out what was exactly was going on in Lowtown, the slums lower class part of the city of Duenwold. In doing so, basically terrorizing the living hell out of everybody in the process, including the NPC that was supposed to help them on their task, that Dr. Zero decided he was just gonna light him up.
Well, technically, the gnome did it.
Yes, that was technically my fault.
Is this what you're gonna do? Like every session, he's just gonna like pass it off of the gnomes. Like I'm just gonna
Wow.
stick everything bad in the gnome's arm.
Why not?
I'm perfectly fine with that.
They made their ways into the sewers of Lowtown, and upon entering the cistern, attempting to try to go across, the first of many traps set by whatever or whoever is responsible for this was released, and a giant gelatinous cube fell on top of Bull, I can't believe I'm saying this, the gnome barbarian.
Yeah, cybernetic.
Dun-dun-dun.
Cybernetic
Dun.
known by our barbarian.
The gnome barbarian with a giant longhorn helmet and a cyberpunk arm.
Well, when
Bull
they hi-
managed to swim his way through this thing, avoiding the two flying scimitars that were actually embedded within it, and essentially making sure he didn't get blended. And you guys now find yourselves on the other side of this cistern. Not that worse for wear, considering that what could have gone on. And that's where we pick up with you.
Sweet. Now
Oh, this place is
I did collect samples of the cube, and I did pick up the shattered and the still whole animated object, right?
Yeah, you managed to secure it, and it's basically being held.
Yeah.
Inside the and it's under one of the drawers, aka bags of holding within the the mechanical gnome.
Cool.
Zero,
Now
when
you
you're
do know that right now,
Okay.
like the minute you take that thing out of there, and you if you don't have somebody securing it, that thing's just going to start going off.
Yeah, no, I figured that. But that's more for out of game. It's actually just game, not a game
Yeah.
mechanic. I just it's for feel.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
Bill. Go ahead.
All right, so you were on the other side of the cistern. The tunnel is now extended into the darkness. You are standing, unlike the other side, this actually does have some running fluid in it, and you're basically standing knee deep in the entire city's piss and shit.
New experience.
I'm gonna put on my Corona respirator.
All right.
No, but Zero, if you're done collecting toys, do you have the ability to peer around these corners as before we approach them, or do I need to scout ahead?
I could send the Mechanome, but he is not particularly stealthy, nor is he quiet. It would probably be better if you would facilitate the party by using the skills you have taken a lifetime to earn.
Understood. So I'll take out I have a stainless steel mirror, and I'm going to put that on the end of my quarterstaff and start stealthing down this tunnel, looking up as well as ahead and side to side.
Can I splash around in the sewage water?
You can.
You absolutely can if you want.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so
Zero, drink that bitch.
so while Eldrin is trying to stealth his way forward, the gnome barbarian is basically like a happy dog, just splashing around in the water, we'll call it.
Bull, you get that on me, I'll drown you in it.
I look at you blankly.
I rolled a 23,
Ooh,
and
nice.
I'm going to give a hand signal for them to stop. So that way, hopefully, Bull doesn't follow me and create a disturbance in the water
Why
or
are you
anything that
giving
would
him
signal.
ideas?
Oh, stop.
He looks at you blankly now, but he
I'm
just
talking-
not moving.
All right, hand signals to Zero.
Okay, you got a 23 to your stuff, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to make the idea was hand signals, keep that little freaking Tasmanian devil from sending more ripples down into the water as I move forward.
Well, as he does that, I do move down to Bull, and I kind of look at him, and I put my hand out for his arm, which I've done many times before, and I just use the mending ray just to make sure it's in tip-top condition.
Okay.
Hopefully that quiets
cheers.
him. Right.
There's a Guinness to all you all.
All right.
St. Patrick's
Here's my coffee. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Okay. You make your way down the sewer. It's disgusting. It smells awful. There's not a lot of light down here, so you're not getting a whole lot of use out of this mirror that you're using. Even though you do have, you are an elf, you do have low light vision. As actually, I think who here does not have like vision ability? I think the Goliath.
Do not have dark vision.
I can solve that if you'd like.
It's just the dwarf. Oh, the dwarf has it, so it's only
the augmentation.
Well, actually,
Man.
I know that is not necessary. I go
We're trying to stealth here.
No, you already went away, dude. Like whatever
you're
they're
ahead of
doing,
us. I do go into the drawer of the Mechanome, and I pull out a pair of dark vision goggles.
Okay.
I hand them to him.
So like a wine bottle down the floor of a quiet theater with these guys.
And I say, you can keep them.
Oh, joy.
Now I think what are those?
Sure.
Those 60 feet, right, on the goggles? I think.
Yeah. It's basically you have the same vision as an elf for like 60 feet.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has any clothespins for my nose. But anyways.
Could they
so
look
as
like
you-
sunglasses?
So I have the goggles?
Yeah,
They look like whatever Chester wants them to look like.
These,
Chester, what do they look like?
They look like
Giant boobies.
typical steampunk type of glasses. Although, of course, they're mimicking magical things. They're not actually magical, but they do have, as a magical item does, they have built-in extenders, so it will fit on any size. So don't have to worry about that. But even though it's a mechanical thing, it functions just like a magical item, and they look like kind of typical rounded, goggles. And it even has a little bit of a telescopic aspect to it.
Okay. And that is now perched on top of Rav's head.
No, these Rav, yes, they're on top of I gave them to the gnome, the Goliath, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't give them to the gnome.
Give me the gnome.
Yeah, he will eat them. Okay, we're getting nowhere fast.
Trade.
All right.
Trades.
Right, you move very cautiously down this sewer tunnel. It seems to just keep going on and on and on. Give me a perception check, please.
I was going to say I would start
Passive
looking for any kind of
or an actual
secret.
perception.
And this is an actual perception check.
Yeah.
Pelican.
Another. Oh wait, my perception is 3, so that is 18.
Okay. As you were coming up to, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no. I it's not. He got it. It's not necessary. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's probably a good 30, 40 feet ahead of you guys right now. As you were walking down this disgusting tunnel made for human refuse, you do notice on one side, it looks like the wall has there's various spots where the wall is in disrepair, but this side looks like the wall has actually fallen in.
Excellent. Okay. Is that passage big enough for humanoids to go through?
It's big enough for you. You're pretty sure that it would fit everybody. Yeah, that everybody could fit in there, but you're gonna have to go one at a time. And for the Goliath, it's gonna be tight.
Okay. Well, then I'll lift my hand. I'll lift my hand up for stop. Put the finger over my mouth and signal them to come forward.
Okay.
And as they're coming forward, I'm going to creep in just a little bit and go through the passage to make sure that landing is clear.
Would you like me to send the mecha gnome through first? I could send the gnome through too, but I
Well,
can see
I'm
through.
not close
I can
enough
see
to-
through their eyes. Is my point.
Well, I'm not close enough to talk to you about that.
I'm sorry.
I don't think. But also, I think I'm sneakier than a mecha gnome.
You're most certainly
Hopefully.
guaranteed are. Yeah.
You're certainly sneakier
But-
than the gnome.
That is certainly both of those sacrificial lambs of gnomes would be useful in the future. I'm sure.
True.
Thank you.
Okay, so what were you doing then, Bill?
So what I said is I was going to signal to the party to come quietly forward to my position, and then I'm going to take a step into this area and check make sure that on the other side of the threshold is clear for my team.
Okay, you go ahead and give me a perception check.
Another perception check.
Yep.
Okay. 6, 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
Seems to be safe to you.
Okay.
It goes in. It does collapse in. It looks like what you see here is some kind of a tunnel. You're not quite sure what made it, but it doesn't look like it's tooled. It almost looks like it's dissolved through to the ground. You do looking through because you can't see in the dark. It seems to go in about another at least another 20 or 30 feet, and then what's beyond that you don't know. You can't see right at the moment.
Does it veer off or something? And it's like the end of the tunnel is 20, 30 feet away.
No, it's just that it goes. It's just that it seems to as it's going in, it seems to kind of like slowly drop down, and it's gone beyond your ability to see.
Oh, okay. So no more. It's obscured. Okay. So when the group comes up to me, I'll relay to them. I'll say, "Hey, this tunnel appears to be made by acid. Can you verify, Zero?" Quietly.
Most certainly.
I can lick it.
Should be cool.
That would be quickest. Let me make a roll. What would you like me to put that roll underneath?
Let me see here. What would that
I'm
be?
using tools, so I get advantage, right?
Yeah. I make it an investigation.
Okay. All right. I use my alchemist tools, which I pull out of the drawer of the mechanome, and I make my roll. Let's see. Ooh, that was very handy. I did have advantage because that would have failed otherwise. An investigation on that, however, is a 23.
23. Okay. It is definitely something caustic made it.
Okay.
So given the creature that you just ran into, that's not really much of a surprise.
Okay, so I kind of nod my head to you in the positive.
Okay. So I guess I will proceed down the hall as soon as everyone comes through the threshold. You ready?
Yep. Well, we move through unless
All right.
something happens. We move through. So
Okay.
Let's make sure this flooring is enough to sustain your weight in the Goliath.
oh right, I think I am the heaviest person here, but
So I'll move forward while he probes the floor. He's a probing.
Okay. You probe in at the ground seems solid. This is basically whatever sediment and rock supports the rest of the city below this point. Yeah, and as you make your way through, you do emerge into a new chamber, and I will show you what that chamber looks like. Occasion. Share. All right.
you need to put the Mechanome icon back up.
The Mechanome icon?
Well, yeah,
Oh, that's
because
right.
it's a
Yeah,
separate. He can act on his own if I use my bonus action, right?
Right. All right, let me go ahead and open this up here. So you guys emerge into this room.
Okay.
It's pretty low lit. The thief comes in first. Where did you want to go? To the left or the right?
Bill?
Bill?
Okay, I will go forward.
Forward?
Yeah.
Okay. And Rav?
Nice setup, man. I appreciate that. That's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very nice.
Yes.
Good job. Props, DM.
What do you want? What do you want to? You squeeze your way out of this small tunnel here. Where do you want to go into this room as you enter in?
Well, we have a scout in front of us, so I'll wait until he
Yep.
gives me the signal.
Yeah, he's already stepped into the room. So do you follow in or you wait
yeah,
outside
sure,
the tunnel?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
Well, behind him.
Okay. And
Top of
the
the table?
Well, not
gnome.
right
What are you
on
doing?
top of him, but I mean, yeah.
All right, Bull. Where do you?
I'm just gonna stick by wherever Zero goes. So
Okay. Dr.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah, you can put me up alongside the gnome's fine.
Okay.
Or that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, and then the cleric will follow behind. Okay, so this is what you see. This is this room. It's about 25 feet by 25 feet. Looks like it used to be maybe some kind of eating hall. The tables that are in there have all completely fallen in disrepair. It's disgusting in here, by the way. There is a wet film all over everything. The barrels in the corner that you see, whatever contents used to be inside of them has long since rotted away. And it's filthy down here. Whatever this place is, it's long forgotten.
Is this? Can I use an investigation to see if this is the same like film from the gelatinous cube?
Let's see here. What would that see? That would be, I would say,
Investigate.
no. Give me a. You can either use nature or nature or
Yeah. Well, then I'll
arcane.
pass because I'm not really much on either. But
Yeah, I mean it's slime. It's but if you're trying to discern if it's from a magical creature.
no, I'm
Or,
just trying to see
something
if
like
if I can like say, hey, that's the same crap that I just like shot firebolt at.
You kind of touch it. It kind of like you kind of move it in your fingers. It's gross. Possibly.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna move through the door to the east. You all cool with that?
Yep. Lead on, Scout.
Okay, you're gonna go straight ahead then.
Yeah. Does anyone want to? I mean, poke around in here. Everything in here looks disrepair. Secret doors. I rolled a 14.
No secret doors, just the two that you see.
Okay, going up to the door in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And
Actually,
check it for-
Dr. Zero, give me a. Actually, you and the. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Eldritch Knight too. Both of you can go and give me perception checks.
Okay. I didn't roll very well. 13.
Okay, Rav.
Just one sec. See whatever
Yep.
the bonus.
For perception, that's a wisdom. So whatever your wisdom bonus is, plus your
So 19.
19. Okay,
19.
What plus wisdom plus what did were you gonna say?
plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, so 21.
Okay, so you actually get a faint as you guys are making your way through here. Something about the room down here, the room to the south, catches your interest. You feel you just more of a feeling than actually seeing something. Okay. And
Hold.
What? What is it?
I feel something in the room to this before us.
To the
Okay.
south. To the south.
Don't go-
South.
Well, how do I know it's south? We're underground.
I'm talking, but I'm
Okay.
saying the south.
Well, you could just point to that door, more or less. You're big. I see it.
Over there.
All right, I will go and check that door for traps.
Be cautious.
Okay.
Okay, I need another die because this one's not being my friend right now.
What'd you get?
So, 7 plus 15.
15.
Yeah.
It is actually trapped.
Okay.
You got just exactly what you needed to get it.
Thank gosh. All right. That could be capped right there. All right. Whatever I need to do do I need to identify the trap or do I just go ahead and try and disarm?
No, just roll a to disable. That would be
Is that sleight of hand?
yeah, that'd be sleight of hand. So just
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. 20.
20
Total.
Yeah, you feel it click, and yeah, the door is open. The door's unlocked.
Okay. I want to see, is it still completely dark in here?
It is dark in here, but there is some kind of light source coming from below there.
Can I hold my mirror down at the base of the door and see what's on the other side?
No, you would have to open the door.
Okay. Well, then I'll undo my mirror contraption and put my pole next to the door and say, okay, I'm going to open this up and whisper, probably have a shitstorm on the other side. So, Raz, you want to take the head on this and go at him?
Yes, it will be a challenge. I would relish that.
Okay. So when he's next.
What are you gonna say, GOP?
I was gonna say, while you guys are doing that, I walk over to the cleric, and I just kind of stare at him as I'm like showing him the scrapes and the cuts and the bruises on me, as a hint, sort of thing.
Okay. He's just kind of looking at it. It's a disgusting thing below me.
There you go.
No, he
there
will.
you go.
Yeah. He will cast. He'll cast. He'll cast light wounds on you. So,
But he won't he won't take off his gauntlets to touch you. That's for
There you
sure.
go.
Right, well,
You get 8 points back.
all right, cool, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it applies in this situation, but keep in mind that the Dr. Zero does have superior dark vision, right?
Yeah. All right. So you're up to. You should be up to 37. Okay. All right. So who's going in the door?
All right.
I'm about to crack it open, and I'd say Rav's going first, and then we're gonna throw the gnome in there. Oh, grab the gnome. No, let's just. All right.
Throw me at the first thing you see.
There you go.
We'll make that our.
Bull, come here.
Oh no!
Yep, I yep.
thought you were
yep,
kidding.
let's do it.
Okay.
I put my hand down. And I assume he crawls up my shoulder.
Yeah, I climb up.
All right, so
Okay.
as we
Give
go
me the
in,
course of events here, guys.
as he opens the door, I'm gonna kick the door in really forcefully and jump in.
And I'll sidestep to the frame on the room we're in, so that I can do like a cunning sneak attack, whatever I need to do. But I don't want to be out in the open when the door opens. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you kick the door in and you throw the gnome in.
Yeah, I throw the gnome in, and I do have my sword in hand. So
Yeah.
Okay,
My reticles are up, by the way.
Give me a strength check, please.
Strength check.
Yeah. See how hard you're throwing him.
Can I assist by when he's throwing me? I leap forward too.
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Does the Goliath have the long-limbed or the Bugbear trait where their strength is that of a large creature, even though they're only medium?
Well, I have 20.
No,
I mean, I think you actually have even more advantage than that. I'm pretty sure there's a trait you Goliaths have for that.
It's a 12.
I don't know. Let me double check. I'll check on that after the game.
Yeah.
So, see my proficiency 2 and 5. That's 7. 21 again.
I got a
21.
12.
Yeah,
you got a 12. Okay, so the Goliath kicks the door in. The door literally explodes. A small you can actually check this later if you want. It splinters open. You throw the gnome.
Well, we have to. Yeah, we got to see what we're throwing it at first, I guess. But
you literally fly all the way across this room, and you land against this what's a rough-hewn rocky wall. You got what was your athletics check?
12.
12. Okay. You take 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay.
As you literally smash through everything that's over here on this other side. Your landing is
itty bitty.
Yeah, your landing ain't great.
Okay. Fair enough.
But you're in the room.
Itty bitty punching bag.
The Goliath comes charging into the room, and then the thief steps to the side over here. Okay, what were we saying, GOP?
Well, I was gonna say the whole point was if there was something in the room to throw me. I thought there was gonna be something in the room. So
he kicked the door and he chucked you, man.
Fair enough.
Okay.
It's okay.
So-
Well, we can practice.
I'm just looking around angry.
It's first run.
All right, we'll just bring him in here. Mr. Warforged, where would you want to come to the door?
Yeah, bring me up to the door.
All right. This room, it is empty. There is nobody in here. There are several rats, that kind of thing. This room, however, it's not clean, but it has less of the slime element to it. There are actual notes on the tables, and this is an alchemy room.
Okay, 0.
This is a very hastily not hastily, but a very roughly put together alchemy lab.
All right, 0. Check those notes. I'm gonna look at this door and then see if we've tripped any alarms.
Okay.
And then check our next way out of here.
Oh, dude! When he kicked that door in, it exploded. He's like, boom! So yeah, if there's something down here with ears, it heard you.
Well, there we go. Okay.
Well, I go and I check the notes that he's talking about on the table, and I'm also taking in and recording information of the casting circle on the ground and everything else as usual.
Okay, the casting circle on the ground is you do get a small sense of there is some kind of arcane work here. It is very haphazard and not very well done. It almost looks like the drawing of a child.
Okay. Well, I lift my detect magic antenna.
Okay. It is not there is whatever the ink. It's typical like the ink that's used in making scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was trying to make some kind of a spell here.
This room,
and they fail.
This room was very, very disappointing.
Well, not to the gnome, but what about the notes? What language are they in?
The notes are in various languages. You do notice that. Well, actually, give me a perception check.
Okay. That is a 20.
The handwriting is all the same, but strangely enough, it literally goes from very lucid writings on alchemy, different alchemical tinctures. There's some research in here about the cultivation and the creation of jelly type monsters. But then there are times when it just literally goes into the scrawling of a madman. And again, it almost becomes very childish in the way that it's writing. You also get the sense that whoever was writing this was very paranoid. There are mentions in it about, I know she's watching. I know she's using me. She's cultivating. She wants to steal my work. My work is mine. My children are mine.
Tin Man,
I see.
are you finding anything that might be edible? I hunger.
I do not usually preoccupy myself with food. I do apologize. I will prepare better in the future.
I am talking about in the room.
I would
Is
not
there
eat anything in
rat
here, sir. That would
or
probably be
something
very
small?
dangerous. I do agree. But I take the notes and I secure them away.
I should have brought jerky.
You can eat both.
Oh no, the poor gnome. So is there anything else that I need to check in the room? I will do a general investigation of the room if I may.
Okay. Yeah, you move over to investigate the actual alchemy lab part of this thing, and give me another perception check.
That is another 20.
Another 20. Okay.
No,
Most
that
of this
was
stuff.
perception, right? Not investigation, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
20.
that was perception. Okay. Most of this stuff in here it is mundane. You're pretty sure of that. However, there are two bottles on the table. They have one has a very bright red fluid in it, and the other has it's also red, but it's kind of milky.
Okay. Do you
You
want me
have
to make
seen.
I'm assuming the detect magic antenna is going off.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you're looking at this going. These look very familiar to something that I've seen before. So you can go ahead and do a detect magic if you want.
Well, no, I mean I have it up in general, so they're magical. It's
Okay.
It's not identify.
Yeah, they are magical.
Okay. You want me to make an arcane roll?
You can make an arcane roll to see if you know what they are.
That is a 19.
19. The bright red one, you know that. This is a healing potion of some kind.
Okay.
The red one, it has healing potion properties to it, but it looks like it's been mixed with something. You're not quite sure what it is.
All right. Well, I give the mystery one to the gnome.
To the mechanome or to Bull?
No, to Bull. And I give the straight up healing potion. I go over to the frontline fighter there, the Goliath, and I say, "You might find this useful in nature. It is not really food per se, but it will heal you."
Thank you, Metal Man.
All right, you have a minor healing potion.
That's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.
You do realize you gave me a vial of something and you gave me no direction.
No, I didn't. I know exactly what I did. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Okay. So, for future reference, Slick, you roll 2d4 plus 2, and that's what you get from that healing potion.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
I'm always interested to see how experiments work on the gnome. It's a fascination.
Okay, so he gave you this friggin' vial, dude, and he didn't tell you anything, so...
He didn't, and I just look at it, and then I chug it.
Sweet.
Oh my god. Okay.
I drank it. What happens to me?
And I observe. I take notes, by the way. I'm recording this.
All right. So, I actually have to look this up because I forgot everything that this thing does.
That was 2d4 plus 3, correct?
That 2d4, yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2.
How much damage do I take?
You
Is
don't
my
take any
first
damage.
question.
You don't take any
Oh,
damage. This is going to be. Oh my god.
Please tell me it makes me smaller.
I hope it makes. I think it's bull strength, dude.
No. It is a potion of enlarge.
Oh my god.
It's actually
that is gonna
actually
be horrible.
so you get you actually do it actually is mixed with a healing potion. So go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2 and add that to your hit points.
Is that a permanent thing, or is that
No, it's temporary.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
2d4.
And then you guys watch
7 total.
as okay, so go ahead. So 7 more points to your hit points to heal you up. So you should be at full.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're fully healed. And you are now twice the size. See, I'm watching. Oh, good lord, no. You are twice the size that you were before.
So he's 6 feet.
So
now.
you went from you're now the size of a normal person. But your weight is multiplied by 8.
Oh.
So you weighed about what do you think? Did you say you weighed like 40 pounds?
Yes.
Okay. So you weigh like 360 pounds now.
Yeah,
Sweet.
he's my weight, around my weight.
Yeah. So you guys watch as Bull just he just grows and grows, and now he's looking eye to eye with the elf. Dude, this is disconcerting because his dimensions are the same, but he's bigger. He's weird looking.
Awesome.
Mhm.
That is sweet. I say, oh, fascinating. And I go over to Bull and I ask if I might have the vial back.
Bull.
Okay,
No
yeah,
more sitting on my shoulder.
he gives you back what's left of the vial. He didn't just drink it; he bit into it,
That's fine.
so it's
Okay.
kind of broken.
That's okay.
All right. Also, for the duration of this, which by the way, this is not a spell. This is a potion, so it lasts for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You have advantage on saving throws on strength checks and strength saving throws. You also have an additional 1d4 damage to everything you do.
I put the vial away for later research.
Okay. It's the top part of it's just been bitten off.
It's okay. I only need the residue anyway.
Okay. So yeah, that happened. And then, like I said, the rest of this, as you guys look around, it's still gross. Like the research you got, Chester, is basically what it said, and most of the stuff that's one thing you do notice about this alchemy set is it looks like some of the stuff that was being mixed was just things that don't make any sense, like mud and urine. It's there's madness at play in here.
I announced to the party. I say, we are dealing with an amateur alchemist here who seems to have gone mad. You should keep this in mind when we eventually run into him. In whatever state he might be, I have a feeling he might not be what he once was.
I look at you guys. Why are you bull size?
I point to the door to the east.
Okay. The door that's below you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've investigated the room completely, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is pretty much everything that's in here.
So let's press on.
All right. So where you going? Who's taking the lead? Is the thief going first again?
Well, he's in the middle of something, but let's just let the Goliath deal with it.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have a door here?
Yeah.
No, the door here is actually rotted away.
Okay.
Follow me. I go in. We're
Yep,
going in. I do have my sword out, of course.
Oh, obviously. Okay.
I follow excitedly.
As you're moving through here, this
Bull.
area, this tunnel.
Bull. When I hand him now he's big enough for a battle axe. I'm going to hand it to him. I have a battle axe.
Okay.
You can actually. He hands you the battle axe, and you kind of take it, and you're like, "Why is this axe so small?"
Yeah. Right.
It's a battle axe, man. You take it, and it's you can lift it.
All right. Cool.
Don't hit me with it, I'll hit you with this.
Holding up my sword.
I'm just kind of looking at it. Yeah. You're just like, ooh.
Okay. You guys move in through. As you're moving in here, you notice you find out where the illumination is coming from, and inside this cavern, you actually see just rows and rows of fungus, different kinds of fungus.
Fungus among us.
There's a fungus among us. But this is where the light that you that was actually seeping in was coming from. For Dr. Zero, this is really interesting. For starters, it's luminous, so it's actually it's creating light. And secondly, as you're looking at this, you don't even have to make a roll. You know that some of these things are used in alchemical and magical spells and potions.
Ooh, very nice. I do scan the room and see if there's any there's a threat. If there's not a threat, I'm going to start looking at the fungus.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Okay. Ooh, I have medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Am I? This is looking at the fungus, so I have my tools then, right?
Yeah. Whatever tools that you have, whatever advantages that you get from them.
Sure. Medicine roll of 21.
21. Okay. Some of these, like I said, almost all of these fungus that are growing in here are useful components.
Yeah.
In either alchemy or spell crafting. Some of them, that these guys should not touch because and then getting near them might actually cause a negative effect.
Oh, I see, because I'm immune to poison.
Right.
I put my hand up and I say, "Dear friends, please stay back from these. Some of them are quite poisonous to biological matter." As I start
I was
collecting
just about
cuttings,
to jump in and start frolicking, and then
I
look
know
at
that's
you.
why I told him that.
Yeah.
and I just start
as long
taking
as you
cuttings
talk to me,
of them.
fine.
Okay. How much do you want to take of them?
Well, I'm just taking cuttings so that I can later grow them myself.
Okay.
So,
you do know, however, that some of these they're worth money.
I see. Well, then I guess I take everything. I suppose.
Okay. You just start cutting chunks of it off and sticking it into the gnome.
Yeah, that's absolutely what I have. I have a biological drawer for things like this. So.
Okay. It's unless you have help, it's probably going to take you at least a good 20-30 minutes to cut all this stuff down.
I do have a mechanome.
Mm-hmm.
That is assisting me.
Even with the mechanome, because like I said, some of these mushrooms are like actual size.
Oh, I see. Well, I take cuttings first, and I note the position of them, and I'll come back later.
Okay. The cuttings you got, just for reference, in case something happens and you don't come back, you got about $100, 100 gold worth of components, spell components.
Okay, and for me, it's more about but anyway, I get you. I got it.
Okay. All right, and you look around the cave. You don't see any threats. This looks like it was basically where this guy was growing his material.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
No, you're good, man. You found a bunch of mushrooms, man. You want to get high?
No.
Did I get any? Was there cool stuff in the? I guess all the cool stuff in there.
You dropped out that far back. Okay, so the Warforged Dr. Zero was looking around the alchemical lab. He found 2 bottles, and he literally turns around to the gnome and he hands it to him and says, "Here." And the gnome bit the top of it off, drank it.
Oh.
And the gnome is now twice its normal size. He's as tall as you are now, but he's still the same dimension, so he kind of looks weird.
What?
and his voice is like 3 octaves deeper, and yeah,
He's like Goonies.
yeah, he's big, but he literally just grew in front of you. He's twice his normal size.
Slug.
And
Hey, you guys!
Okay, cool. Well, I guide
right.
these guys safely past the fungus so that they don't become poisoned.
Okay. Well, this room is actually there's no exit out of that.
Oh, there
that
isn't.
part of the
Oh,
cabin.
okay.
No.
Then I just note it, and I suggest that we leave this area before you become poisoned.
Well, duly
Okay.
noted. Back up to the door to the north of the alchemy room, just to make sure there's nothing waiting for us in the entryway.
Okay.
Could you imagine if we gave that potion to the Goliath?
Oh,
Oh
my
God,
God.
dude, he would. I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
He would. I
Yeah.
was because it's like yeah. I'm like if he
And
drinks
what?
that thing,
And when
Well,
he's horny and he drinks that thing.
oh my God.
he,
God.
well, he wouldn't be able
well,
to move out of the room, dude.
It depends on the tier of that potion, but if it's within my tier range currently, I can reproduce it with time.
Don't say reproduce around the Goliath.
Oh my God.
It is actually like a tier 2 potion. So
No,
yeah,
I
you
have-
could. I mean,
not quite yet. I have to wait to 6th level.
yeah. It'd be a while, but you could eventually recreate it.
Yeah, no, I could. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are back here. You're just gonna head back into the room you came in.
Yeah, I'll stealth in there. I rolled 18 plus 8, so I'm good on 26 on stealth.
As you're walking, you walk behind the now enlarged gnome, and you literally just disappear.
Oh my gosh.
So you're walking through here. You go into the next door.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you. Are you going?
Yes,
to the next door?
yes, sir.
Okay,
Absolutely.
All right. So then everybody else will slowly follow in.
And while they're following in, I'll sleight of hand check for traps. And I rolled a 13.
That's handy, Bob.
Yep.
That is.
There is no trap on this door. It is, however, locked.
Okay, I'll roll a picket. And 16 and 8.
You
I
got
rolled
it.
a 24.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay. It's my new
all right.
lucky die.
So you turn the lock, and
Okay. Well, so am I still stealth, or do I have to roll again?
well, you took an action, so you're actually no longer stealth.
Okay. 15 and 8, so I'm back into 23. So I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay, where do you want to go? By the way, as you are sneaking in here, you notice that this door, there is no door there. Actually, it's what's locked the
Okay.
door.
Okay, then I want to get a good view of what's in this room above me. If there's anything above on the ceiling, slime, anything that's gonna fall on us.
Oh, before you go into the room, you mean?
Yeah, I've learned my lesson.
Okay. Give me roll me a perception check.
All right, I rolled nat 20.
Nothing.
Okay, there we go. And you don't do any like inspiration or anything, right? Or experience points. That's not in
No,
your
I
game.
do, but I do it differently. I give
Okay, cool.
inspiration points are rare, but they are a lot more powerful.
It's all about role play, right?
Yeah,
You-
we start every
yeah.
game session with 1, so.
You do
That's
start
right.
every game session with 1, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So I'll proceed since this room is clear as far as I can see, and I can see pretty well. I'm moving to the alcove, sneakily, like a cat purse, and I'm going to make sure that I can see into the room up to the north.
Doing the north. Okay.
And then I'm going to
Um,
use. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
While he's doing this, everybody else, what are you doing?
Waiting for him to give us a sign to come enter the room, I guess.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
So
All right.
I
what do you do
imagine
now,
we're
Bill?
probably closer up to the door, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's
Well,
fine.
as soon as I get a good look into the room,
Okay.
I'll take a couple steps over and then whisper and relay my description. The room the room beyond is clear. The room to the north has 6 odd-looking pools inside.
Uh-oh.
I could not tell if there was anyone alive, but or living or walking around in there.
I think
But
the
those
gnome
pools
needs a
look
bath.
full of. Could I see any? Can I see anything? Would I have to go in there farther to find out what's bubbling in those brews, or?
Yeah. From what you can see
Okay.
right now is you see 6 vats / urns.
Okay.
They're From each one, you see something a little different. From one, you see almost like smoke coming out of it, almost like it's smoldering. Another, you see it's like frost.
Okay.
And then another is like some kind of noxious gas. There's a little, some of the, not all of them are doing this, but some of them there's something rising out of them. There
Okay.
is a massive drain in the middle.
Okay.
There are what looks to be some tools or something on the tables, as you can see here. This room, by the way, is disgusting, and you can tell. You don't even have to roll for it. This room is covered in a layer of that slime, but it's weird because it's almost like a rainbow effect as you're looking at it, like an oil slick.
Okay.
But you don't
So
see any movement.
I'll relay this. I'll say, the room beyond has 6 large vats. Each one has some concoction in it, whether it generates frost or fumes or foul smells. The room is covered in this slime and filth, and it looks like another one of these wretched laboratories. Say, dwarf, do you have a way to protect our bodies from the poison that's ahead of us? And he says, oh, elf, go cry to your mommy. I'll give you nothing.
There you go. That's
Oh, you're talking to the cleric?
ninja. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, to Ninja. I'm sorry, I don't know his character's name. I don't write it down.
Yeah. The cleric, actually, let me look and see what he has learned because he has a spell list.
His name is Russ, by the way.
Bruce.
Yeah, Roos. He does. He does.
Metagaming 101, kids. Here we go.
Yeah. He does not have protection from poison learned.
Okay.
I can go farther into this. I didn't see any activity. But I suggest you guys keep close. I'll move into this next room and then very cautiously move into this laboratory. What say you?
Move forward.
Okay. Then I move forward. Dun, dun,
I love that. You're asking the guy that just fed his friggin' friend a potion that he didn't know what the hell it was going to do.
Excuse me. Summon resurrected creature.
I have the feeling that this Mist Dr. Zero leans toward the evil bent
Okay.
of alignment.
What the cleric is going to do, however,
It's Mr. Sinister of Marvel World.
Wait till I get into a genetic manipulation. That'll be good.
I'm going to make sure I'm far away from you.
okay. Actually, he'll hold on to that. But all right, so you're going to move into the room.
I am. I'm moving into the room.
Okay. Once you get to the door, do me a favor. Give me a perception check.
For a favor for you? Hey, no problem. All right. Oh man, that was weak. I hate perception. I'm not a wise guy. I have intellect. That's my stat. So I rolled a huge 6.
You rolled a 6. Okay. You're stepping in here. How far in did you want to go?
Since it would be my nature, not because of my die roll, my nature would be to slink along the wall and go in.
Right.
I wouldn't go my max so that I could be able to duck out. So I'll go 2 squares in along the wall.
Okay. 10 feet
And
in,
you-
left or right.
You give me left or right because left. I'm gonna go left.
You're left. Okay. You get
Yeah.
right there. Okay. And as you do, you hear muttering.
No, I'm still stealth, right?
Yes, and from out of this room, you see a gnarly looking, hunched over humanoid in a dark cloak, ratty, nasty. Looks like he's got some of that slime that you saw on him himself, and he's talking to himself. He's muttering. He's like, "I think they're coming. I know they're coming. She sent them. You can't have it. It's mine. Hey, who are you?" And he points at you.
Wait, I'm stealth.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Then I'll say,
he rolled a 20 on his perception to see you.
Oh no!
I'll say, she sent me to make sure you are properly performing your responsibilities.
Okay. He looks and he
And
goes, "Oh, go ahead."
Yeah, no, I mean, I can do persuasion or whatever.
You could you could do that, but unfortunately, you said the wrong thing.
I am peering. I am peering through the door down the bottom, right?
Okay. This door right here. Yeah, you were like right here.
Yeah.
They were all supposed to be in that room, just so you.
Yeah, no. We're waiting for your sign, but I mean, we would see this, right?
You could hear it, and from your perspective,
No. We're further up at the next door.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in that room.
Oh, okay. My mistake. All right, I'll just move everybody in here then. Put the gnome right there, and the Goliath would be right next to the door, ready to kill. All right. You can see some of this, depending on where you're sitting at. You do see the man, the Warforged. You do see the man, and you all definitely hear him.
And he's launching into an attack, I'm assuming.
He's yelling. He's like, she has nothing to do with this anymore. This is my research. She can't have it. You can't be taken.
You know how this deal was set up. Are you going to betray your trust?
Lies. Enough. And he
all
runs
right.
into the center of the room.
Now, before he gets there, may I take an action?
Sure.
Yeah. As he's moving between those two, I let off my grenade launcher and I aim for the red cauldron.
Oh my god!
Okay.
You're gonna kill me.
No, you're okay. You'll be okay.
Give me one session, Chester. Don't kill me yet.
All right.
You'll be all right.
With
I'm gonna turn
the
into
grenade
an
launcher,
ape.
that is a. I'm trying to hit the cauldron, right? And this is
Yeah.
hitting the area anyway. This is an AOE. That is a 19 to strike.
Okay.
Okay. So the cauldron, I don't know if the cauldron is going to do anything. I just thought it'd be cool to see if I can have some splashover effect from it. You'll have to make that decision. But I do light up that 20-foot area. So the area he's in over to here and then back over toward the door. So it's around that cauldron, right? So 10-foot radius all around, which was not going to hit the thief. Do you want me to? Of course, you get to make a. Let me see what the write up is on this. He gets a DC 15 for half damage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll that.
I'd like to be able to do.
Yeah, that's a 17, so he got it.
Okay, so he's going to take half of this. So that is a. So he takes 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And whatever
then everything else in the area.
Yeah, whatever effect it caused from blowing up that cauldron. And that cauldron and the one in the north would take full damage from that. So whatever that does,
well,
that was my thinking. So
he recoils in almost hisses like an animal, and as this explosion goes off, it does kind of pull his hood back. Half of his face is just melted and burned, obviously like acid, like looks like Freddy Krueger.
Right.
And the two vats explode. They just the outer part of it explodes, and then but the material inside it kind of hits the ground, and then it just oozes, and then it kind of rises back up. And there are two oozes standing next to him.
Oh my! All right, well that was effective in a way. All right.
Yep. And that's initiative.
It
Yay!
is.
So go ahead, everybody roll initiative.
We're rolling 20s, right?
Yeah, rolling 20s.
Okay. I got a 12.
Okay, Artificer is going on a 12.
19.
And Bull's going on a 19.
Do we add anything to this, or just straight up the number?
You add your initiative, your dexterity bonus, basically.
Okay.
21.
18.
How much?
18.
18. And then for the elf, you got 21. You said.
Yes.
21. Okay. The elf is going first.
Okay, I'd like to use. Well, I think I'd like to shoot him with my hand crossbow, and then
Okay.
I'll start with that. And we've got oozes growing. We don't need oozes. This is an alchemy lab for oozes.
It is,
Freaking
yeah,
disgusting.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a shot with my hand crossbow. I rolled an 18 plus 6 is 24 to hit. Damage is 5, and then I'd use a bonus action to hide.
What are you hiding behind?
Well, I'm thinking I'd go up to the kettle or the vat that's orange. No, you know what I mean?
This one right here.
Up to the that one. Try and hide behind there, so I'm out of his view.
So right here.
Yeah, right there, or up one more square.
Right there.
Yeah, more or less. Just tucking away.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
Okay. And that is a 13.
13. Okay. It is now. Let's see here. That's your action.
That is what I got. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I see any effect from my shot?
Oh, it hit him. You hit him and it sticks and he recoils.
Okay.
You shot him, right? You didn't shoot the jellies, right?
No, I shot him.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of. He's not happy that you shot him.
I'd hate to see him open up more vats, so I want to kill him now.
Okay. Next up is Bull.
How many feet away am I from him?
You are. Let's see here. You're right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're 35 feet away from him.
35?
Yeah. No, 30. I'm sorry.
Okay, so here's my question. Now, since my character is a small creature,
You're not small
normally,
right now.
I know. So his speed is normally 25, but now that he's considered a medium size, would his speed be 30 instead of 25?
I'll say 30. Yeah, I'll say since you're normal size, you're taking a normal stride.
It's logical.
Okay. All right, then I will get up in a attacking position with him. I would also like to rage.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I would
Because
like to rage, please, if you don't mind.
Yes,
Thank you.
if I may.
If you may.
Is that an action or bonus action now? I'm forgetting.
It's a bonus.
To raise, it's a bonus action.
Okay. And then I'm just going to swing my new battle axe at him because I'm so excited. I've been itching to do it. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna roll my thingamabobber here. And oh, come on, that is a nat 1. So I'm just really excited.
Yeah, so you run up to him and you're like, and you're not used to this weapon, and as you're running, it kind of catches on the jelly, and you kind of stop. So yeah, and you don't get to take your swing.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough.
Next round. You get there. You'll get there, kid. Don't worry about it.
Just get back in there, champ.
Okay. Next up, it is what's your dexterity modifier, Slick?
5.
Your dex modifier is 5.
There's a 20 dex.
Okay,
Yeah,
you go first then.
I have no. What I'm saying is I have extra bonuses because I was a gladiator. It comes with.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, and then I get triple attack. I didn't read that earlier. So yeah, gladiators.
You shouldn't have triple attack at this level.
No, not at this level, dude. You're only third
Well, that's
level.
what gladiator reads. That's what I downloaded.
Hang on a minute.
Do you want me to read it to you?
Hang on.
That just doesn't seem right.
No, just punch him.
Where's the 5e gladiator thing coming from?
I don't think the background abilities are like the background things are that extensive. There's some stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe they've just added more. I don't know. It's the thing I copied and pasted.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
I'll look it up while you
Yeah, well, I'm
roll a
looking
hit,
at.
and I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm
So
looking at it right now.
You guys can move forward.
Okay.
Roll a hit.
And so
weak
am
little
I
alpha
rolling to hit right now? Right.
Yeah,
well,
you're rolling to hit right now.
You got to run in first, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm assuming you're running straight for the guy.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so running straight for the guy, then what? Roll to hit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20.
Go away, cat. Go away.
Jim Bim Zalabim. Roll big. Don't roll slim. That was a birthday poem for you.
9 plus my bonus. What bonus do I put on that? The dexterity?
Yeah, your dex bonus, whatever your dex bonus is.
All right, so that would be 14.
You hit with your dexterity, or you hit with your strength?
Would it be dexterity or strength?
No, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm reading something and I'm getting confused. No, your strength bonus is to hit. Sorry, I'm still looking at the gladiator thing.
So strength is to hit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, still 14.
14. It hits him.
Okay. And what was my damage? Oh, I can't. What was it?
What weapon you're using?
The great sword.
The great sword. Let's see here.
That's 2d6 slashing.
Great sword. Yeah, it's 2d6 slashing.
Okay. And then the gladiator does add an extra does at least that adds another die because of the gladiator.
Where the hell are backgrounds, man?
Backgrounds are at the back of the.
Okay, here they are. Urchin, soldier. That's under performer, right? Gladiator.
I believe so. Yeah.
So am I going to add the extra die or not?
Well, that's
right now I'm going to say no. I'm looking it up.
Bob, I'll do that for you, man, so you can run the count.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So go ahead and just roll your regular damage and then add your strength bonus.
Okay. 10.
10 points.
Yeah.
Okay. And as a fighter, you can use your surge ability to take another attack.
Okay. I guess I'll do that. Do I add proficiency or anything on that?
Yeah, you add your proficiency for attacking,
yeah,
of course.
That'd be 12 as well. So that'd be 12. And then I do a second attack here. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gladiator is your background, right?
11 plus 5 plus 7. That's 18.
Okay. You cleave this guy practically in half.
Oh wow.
As your axe comes up, it sticks in his side, and he spews blood everywhere. But with his last action, he staggers forward and he falls into the vat in front of him.
Oh no!
And
Wait, is that the one that's broken from?
No, it's going to be the closest one to him, so it's going to be the blue one. So he staggers over here and he just falls in, and he's dead. But as he falls on top of it, whatever's inside just kind of oozes up around him, and it just pulls him into this vat.
What happens to his body? Does it?
Well, right now you don't know. But as see here. But as this happens, you begin to see the other vats. Something starts to move in them,
and the ones that are on the floor as well.
The ones that are on the floor are already exposed, but now each one of these vats holds. It's obvious now that each one holds a jelly, and they're starting to ooze out.
Okay.
And the alchemist is dead, though. But the alchemist is gone.
All right.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And there are the jellies.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Continue.
Okay. And see, next up is next up is the Warforged.
Oh, okay.
With the Warforged and
Um,
the Dwarf. Yeah.
I am
Yep.
going to take my move action as a. I would assume you want me to roll an arcane, but I'll roll investigate if you'd like. Either way, I'm understanding oozes and their potential vulnerabilities. That
Go ahead.
is
Yeah,
that is
go ahead.
16.
16.
Yeah.
You've seen there are multiple types of oozes. Usually they have like their color, they're corresponding to their color.
Mhm.
Some of these though, like you just a quick glance, you're like, I know what that's doing. I know what that's doing. I don't know what that is.
Okay. With one of the do any of the ones that I do catch do understand? Do they have any vulnerability whatsoever?
They so for each of these oozes, they have damage resistant versus acid.
Okay.
The damage immunities, you assume that they have the normal damage immunities that jellies have, which is to slashing.
Right.
And then condition immunities, you know that they can't be blinded, charmed, deafened,
Sure.
exhausted, frightened, or prone.
No vulnerabilities to fire or lightning or for cold or anything like that.
No vulnerabilities of that kind. No.
Okay. All right. So I take my action and I take my bonus action. I'll just do that first. You said that the failing gnome has his axe stuck in one of the jellies, caught on one of the jellies, right?
Yeah, Bull ran
Okay.
in and literally got caught on it. And he's like, "Ugh."
Shocking grasp.
Okay. Bull, your arm just reaches out and go ahead and roll to hit Chester.
Yep. That is now I'm just using my spell attack, right?
Yeah.
How do you want? Okay. That's over a 20. And it does a total of 5 points of damage to the jelly that he was hooked into. Electrical
Okay.
damage. And then I take my shots. Let me see here. I'll just use the. I'm going to use the in the right arm. I'll use the ray of frost or my frost shot, and in the left arm I'll use the revolver. So the frost shot first. That I don't know. That's 15.
See, that hits. They don't have a high armor class.
Okay, and then let me do my second shot. I'm piling this into the one that the gnome is hooked into, just to try to drop one if I can. And the
Right,
second
the red
shot is this is a piercing shot, and it's with that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right, let me do them separate just so you'll have it. The frost shot is the nice 10 points of cold damage, and it is slowed 10 feet.
Okay, let me go ahead and write that
And
down.
which one was that?
That's the red one.
The red one, yeah.
The red one.
And then my revolver shot, which is piercing. That is. Let me use these. That is 5, 6, 7. That's 7 points of 7 points of piercing damage.
All right. So how much damage total?
That is a total of 17.
Okay, so
Not counting the shock damage.
Okay, and it's slowed by 10 feet.
That's right. That's my I take the no, it's a reaction. I'll save it and I use my bonus action for arcane. So yeah, I'm done.
Okay. You hit it, and just like the gelatinous cube, it just kind of quivers.
Yeah, it doesn't like it. Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Let's see, orange, purple, and green. Okay, and then we have the cleric, and the cleric is going to cast.
I figured out what I did.
Okay.
As an opponent, I took a gladiator, like you're fighting a gladiator. That's what I. That's his. If you're fighting a gladiator as like a monster or an opponent.
Your preferred enemy.
Yes, yeah, that's.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I understand now.
I was looking at it going, this looks different than the other backgrounds. What happened?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. It's dude. It's easy to get confused. Don't be
Yeah,
afraid.
you should change that to dueling. So look at that later.
Yeah, it's cool though. But okay. So then the cleric is going to cast bless on.
Right.
Let's see. So we'll say we'll put it on the fighters. We'll put it on the. We'll put it on Bull. We'll put it on Rav, and we'll put it on. We'll put it on the elf. Okay, so each of you. What the hell? Where did I go with it? Well, I hate when I do that. All right, so each of you, you get when you make make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. You can roll a d4 and add that number to the attack roll or saving throw. So all of your attack rolls and saving throws, you get a d4 for the next 4 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, and we are at the top of the round. Let me go ahead and roll. Oh wow. Okay, I rolled initiative for them.
Are we re-rolling initiative or?
No, it's just for them because this is the first round that they've actually been active.
Right. Okay.
Okay, and I don't think they get any. Nope, they don't get anything in that. So that's where they fit in. All right, top of the round.
All right.
The
So
rogue.
would you mind scrolling the screen a little bit so I can see my token?
Yeah. 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, here you are.
Okay. So the one in front of me is like pouring out of the vat. Or is it
it's climbed out of it at this point. It's basically beginning of its turn. It's going to be out of the vat right now. It's literally like sludging up over the top of it.
Okay. I'm going to say, everyone, retreat back into the storeroom. We're going to get ambushed and overrun here. And I'm going to use a dash action to get back to the room I was in before, where the war golem is. And when I get there, can I still do an action? Can I do a firebolt, like a cantrip?
Yeah, you can. So your move action is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then I was saying dash. So, I mean, would I still be able to do a...
Oh, you're using the dash ability?
Would you provoke attack of opportunities from any of them?
Not the only. Yeah, he's gonna. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna say no.
Well, that's
because
what I was wondering.
I'm gonna say no because this guy is gonna be moving out. They're not actually out of these vats yet. So what part of
that's why I would.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so right now I'm gonna say no.
That's what I was trying to define to make sure I wasn't gonna, be able to get slashed in the back or splattered by whatever.
Yeah. I think dash is using dash. Isn't that a bonus action?
It's a double move.
Well,
yeah.
It's a bonus action for a thief.
Yeah.
And then I'll use so I would do it so I could get right to that doorway, and then I would do a firebolt on the blue creature.
The blue one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay. So
because even if it is your action to use your action up, you still your bonus action. I think you can use a bonus action. You can cast a cantrip with a bonus action.
Well, my bonus action would have been cunning action to do my dash.
Okay.
So then
your action is good then. You're fine.
Okay, cool. And then what sucks about being arcane is I'm mostly about perception and not attack. So
your movement is 30. What is it? 30?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even need to do that. You could just do that to. So.
Okay.
Because right here is 30, so you're good.
So then I'd still have a bonus action then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will cast Firebolt, and that's a hit. So I have to roll a hit, right? Yep. And that's off of my intelligence.
Yeah.
Or is that okay? Well, that sucks. 3, 5. I rolled a 10 to hit.
Hits.
But you should also be able to add a D4 to that.
And you can add, you can add the D4 to that, or you can add it to the damage.
Okay, so I'll put it on the damage since I hit, and that is 1d. 10. So that's 7 points of fire damage.
Okay. 7 points on blue. It did not like that. As you hit it, you actually see the fire actually affects it a little more than you would have expected.
Which one was that?
Blue.
That was the blue one. The one that actually almost had like mist coming off of it.
All right.
And then bonus action is I'm gonna roll behind the war golem into the next room.
Okay, so
six slimes in an open room is not good. We gotta cordon them off, man. We have to do a Spartan maneuver here.
Okay, and you're gonna slip past the Warforged into the room?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say he was over there.
And I'm a pussy with only 29 hit points.
Okay. So we're up to Bull.
Okay.
Bull, your arm did that weird thing again where it just reached out on its own and did something.
I'm very confused, but he liked the fact that he did it. Okay, I'm gonna attack.
You are favored by the gods, sir.
Right, exactly. I'm going to attack that red ooze.
Okay.
I got a 14. I'm guessing that hits.
That hits. Yeah.
All right.
Anything above an 8.
And my damage total was 15.
15 total?
Yep.
Wow.
And then
okay. Did you add the D4 because of your size?
That was including the D4.
Okay. Did you also add the?
Yes.
That's
all of it together. Was 15.
Okay.
He's ready to roll, man. He's got his plan down.
I guess since they told us to move back, I'm just gonna go pull back to the doorway, right, just south of the blue one.
South of the blue one?
Yep.
Okay. Just let you know, if you're moving away, the red one will get an attack of opportunity on you because you're moving out of combat. Because these two are actually out of the green one and the red one are out of the vats.
Excuse me.
You know what? Then I'll stay here. I'm just gonna keep swinging at it till it's dead, and then I'll move if I have to.
Okay. It's looking messed up. It looks like it's starting to lose its cohesion.
Yeah. Leave the left side of the room to me.
Okay. And so Bull's done. Let's see here. Bull is done. Rav, you're up. This thing in front of you looks like it's about ready to fall apart.
Finish him.
Let's do Eldritch Blast.
Ravish it.
Yeah, Rav.
Oh wait, we're flanking too. I wasn't even thinking.
You are.
Oh yeah. You get advantage on this. So
yeah.
Go ahead and roll your. We got to roll to hit too.
Yeah, throw to hit. Okay.
But you can roll twice and take the higher.
Yeah. You get to roll twice, take the higher because you were in. You're flanking.
Okay. Just push the wrong die.
You're good.
19 plus my proficiency. Is that dex? Is it dex?
Yeah, you got him. Yeah, you got him.
No, strength, bro.
A strength?
Yeah,
your proficiency is your proficiency is 2.
So that'd be 24 with the strength.
Yeah, you got him, dude. These things are really easy to hit.
You have a +7 to all your hits, Jim.
Yeah. Okay, so +7. All right.
All right. So go ahead and roll your damage there, son.
Okay. Clear 8 side.
And don't forget you can add a D4 to your roll.
Yep.
I'm gonna add a D4. Okay.
Yeah, you get a D4 from Bless.
So you get an additional little bit of damage that you can add to whatever.
That. And then that what is that? What's the +5 on top of that? I get a +5 on that. Clear. Okay. Roll. 16 plus 5. There we go. Yeah. 21.
All right. It explodes. It's like a little kid taking a hammer to a jar of jelly, and it's just and the red one just you carve through it, and as you're carving through it, you throw chunks of it across the room.
Sweet.
So the red is dead. Red is dead.
All right. Well,
have to go.
Do I have a secondary move now, or was that just my rush?
That was just that was your Well, that second attack is only once per round right now. But you still have your movement action. You can still move if you want.
All right. I will go near the next whatever's closest. What's closest to me? The green.
The green one.
The green. Okay, I'll go to the green.
Okay. You just you want to go here or you want to go here?
Keep the in between one of my other the other guy south of me.
Okay, so you'll move there then.
No. I want it
down.
Down.
Oh, here,
right there. So
okay.
I'm keeping his back. I'm watching his back.
I gotcha. I thought you were saying you wanted to get position on him again.
No. I just.
You're good.
I'm trying to be defensive for others.
That'll work. Okay, and it is now their turn.
Okay. The blue one in front, as it acts, the Mechagnome's reaction is to put the confusing ray on it. Now I'm kind of curious on this though, because it doesn't say that it's boggling. It just simply puts a disadvantage on a target. I'm not sure. You're gonna have to make a call on that, dude, because these are mindless things, right?
Okay, yeah. See, blind, charm, deaf, and exhausted, front. I'm gonna say it works.
Okay.
Because it's still got some semblance of an intelligence. It's actually it's primordial, but it is.
Well, you could just say it's electrical based.
Right?
It's electrically based,
Yeah.
and that would be solvent. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But
Okay.
that's actually a question a lot of people have like I've always actually wondered. But in my personal opinion, if it's something that can take an action, that means it can think on some level.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
it's and anything that can think can get confused.
Yep, there you go. Well, so the blue one has the disadvantage.
It's like jellyfish on a beach,
Yeah. So, okay. So actually, let's go ahead and start with him. He's going to go ahead and take it's going to reach out and it's just going to kind of take a slash at the gnome, the giant gnome
with a pseudopod.
That is an 18 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits.
That hits. All right. So the pseudopod. It's not that. Wow.
They make like fart noises when they move, don't they?
Yeah, it's just.
it's like slime in a.
I tried, man. I tried to help you, gnome.
You take 7 points of acid damage.
Oh
no!
No, 7 points of. No, this is wrong. This is 7 points of cold damage.
Oh man! See, I was kind of hoping he was going to become a little bit of his sexual kink was going to be acid burns. Oh well.
I take half of that because I'm raging.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was.
If he rounded up or rounded down.
I would say rounded down.
Okay. I forgot.
All right.
I forgot what we were doing with that. All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't roll very well, so you're good. And it will move. Actually, it's going to you watch as it moves over here to the to this corner and literally goes up the wall and crawls back across right over top of you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Those guys can move.
It's the ceiling is only about 10 feet. Is only about 10 feet high. Yeah, they can actually climb walls. They have spider climb.
That's right.
Okay. See here. Next one will be the green jelly. The green jelly is just going to turn around and it's going to take a swipe at the Goliath.
Green jelly. Little pig, let me in.
Dude, that was the first thing that went through my head when they said that. That's going to be a miss. That's a 5. So he misses, and it is also going to move. When it does, you do get an attack of opportunity on it.
Fire away.
Rav, so if you want to go, yeah, you.
All right, then we'll do another Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. Yeah, you would as well. Yeah, you would as well.
Yeah, because it moved out of my position, so I'll
Yeah, give me a second. Let him finish, and then we'll do you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Sounds like Corona.
Yeah.
I gotta go, guys. It's gonna come through the computer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Quarantine.
Those are funny.
Quarantine.
And +5. That's 17.
That hits.
That's just 17.
Yeah, that's easy. They're easy to hit, man. So go ahead and then roll your damage for the Eldritch Blast.
That's why I did 17. Oh, I need to do the hit, right? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
that was the hit.
Well, 17 will be what I roll if I do hit. Okay.
You hit. Now do damage.
Oh, I didn't do hit. That was for damage. I did the wrong thing.
My bad. I misunderstood.
It'll be 17.
I've had a couple Guinness.
All right. Go ahead and roll a hit.
17.
If you get more, if you get more than an 8, you hit him. So, all right, 17. All right. It did not enjoy that. So,
can I do mine now? Or...
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a 21 to hit on that reaction, on that attack of opportunity, and
that's no bullshit.
12 points of damage.
12 points on blue.
Boom.
On blue.
Dang, man, you guys are tearing these things up. I don't know why you were so worried about them.
I
wouldn't be worried. I'm a Goliath. I don't worry. I'm just fighting.
Okay.
I was in a corner with 3, no help, so I got out of there.
Let's see here. Well, this is where things might start getting dicey. This one slithers over here.
Do it.
This one, 3 slithers right there.
Damn, these guys got some movement.
They move. Actually, no, he's not. This one went a little too far. Sorry. He goes there. And then where's purple at?
Y'all should listen.
10, 20. And he goes right there. So they're swarming you two because you're the only 2 in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yellow's going to take a swipe at the gnome. That's.
So where the cleric at?
17?
That hits. My AC is only 15. So.
Okay. So you take. It's not that bad. 4. So you take 8 points of
half.
Which was the yellow is 8 points of acid damage. So you take 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. The orange one is going to take a swipe at you.
Because we have the +4 to your saving throws, right? Or the D4.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had to make a saving throw yet.
That's a 12. I think that misses.
That misses.
So the pseudopod from the orange one misses, and then the purple one's going to take a shot at the Goliath. That's a 15. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Okay, so they both miss, and that is their turn.
The hell is
we come to? All right. So
I'm just like, what the hell is a purple slime? I haven't seen that one. Or an orange.
Well, you gotta remember, this guy's been experimenting, so
yeah, it's cool though because we don't get to see jellies very much.
No, it is cool. I'm like,
all right. So the Warforged is up. You watch. Yeah, these things are swarming your boys.
Gnome, can you handle a little bit of fire damage?
Oh yeah.
You sure?
Oh, absolutely. I take half damage to whatever I.
Just remember, he said
that's what he was resurrected. It's what he was resurrected for.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right. So, I, as a bonus action, I pop my one of the fire bulbs in me, which causes a point of damage to myself.
Okay.
My first damage all game. All right.
Because you won't walk into the damn room, man.
That's true. Well, I'm not stupid. All right. Anyway, so I pop that, and then I'm going to let 2 things off. I'm going to let one of my grenade launches off just to the side of the orange one, so it's going to affect all of those, including the gnome, however. So basically, what they need to do is make a DC 15 save for half. Which, if he makes it, he'll take none, I guess.
Okay, and this is fire damage?
This is fire. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I popped the fire bulb, so it turns all my damage this round into fire.
What kind of a roll is this?
It's a dexterity roll.
Yeah. Okay, so that one failed.
20 with dex.
Not you. The Goliath is fine. It's just the gnome.
Oh, okay. All right.
I only got like a 8. So
okay.
Fail.
Yep, I failed.
God dang, all of them fail.
Sweet.
So this is single one. One of them rolled a 1.
All right. Well, I do apologize, but that is a 29, 31 points of damage. Fire.
31?
31.
Okay, blue explode.
Cow.
Okay. You take half of that, so you take
I take
15 points of
15.
damage. And then my
Green also explodes.
okay.
What about
And
me? Where am I at?
you're fine,
No,
dude.
you're out of the
fine.
range.
You're fine.
All right.
And then my
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. If because he's underneath the green.
Yeah.
No, but the
no,
green
green
wasn't
is
getting
unaffected. Green is
Oh, so green
unaffected.
was unaffected then.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just yellow, blue, purple,
Jeez.
and orange. Green's not affected. Yeah.
Oh, me
You
lucky
feel-
charms.
Feel
And
a
then
slight tingling sensation in your
my
toes.
offhand, this is a cone strike, and that is a 22, which I'm assuming I hit all of them.
Yes.
This is a 30-foot cone. All right, so
And
you
this
know
is
I
fire
aim
as
it
well?
to. Yes, this is fire as well. All my attack this round is that. So it gets this plus this. That is a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more fire damage to all 4 of them.
Wow.
But that would hit me too. I'm
No,
assuming,
this
right?
one doesn't hit you because I can stipulate no, this one doesn't. The grenade does, but that doesn't. No.
Okay.
Okay. Roll me a perception check real quick, please.
Okay. That is a 16, I believe. Yep.
Okay. The yellow and the pink
Uh-huh.
jellies are not happy. In fact, they look like they are about ready to fall apart. The orange one, however, just doesn't care.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, that's my round.
Okay. Jesus Christ, dude.
I told you, dude.
Wow.
Well-
So is anybody even remotely hurt?
Not
I'm down to
back here.
19.
You're down to 19? Okay.
Yeah, because
The cleric is actually going to go into action.
But I mean, look at
Finally.
all those hoops I had to run through to do that, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's intense though, man. That's 31 freaking points of damage. My God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the diversity of the war golem. It's just why be?
Oh, dude, yeah, and as time goes on, things are going to get stronger and stronger and everything. And like he said, that their effectiveness begins to come down a little bit.
Yep.
But in the
absolutely.
beginning, they are freaking gods.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean I'm sure it's
Yeah.
totally cool. I'm just like,
Oh, they're
wow,
awesome. They're pretty badass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna make a
he's going
cyborg
to.
high elf mage war golem.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to use cure wounds at 2nd level.
All right.
So he's like, oh, I could do something.
Finally.
I'm useful. I'm helping. The cleric is turning into the Ralph Wiggums of friggin' this game.
It's like, they're helping. That's impossible.
Oh God!
I
So
got stolen by a bird.
you get healed for 9 points, and immediately he's going to use the rest of his movement to move right back to the door. He's like,
Jeez.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What a good dwarf. They're
yeah.
great in a straight line.
I'm
By
making sure he
Moradin, I shall
I'm
run in
making-
the hole.
I'm making sure he doesn't die. All
Right.
right, top of the round.
All right, back to me.
Yep.
Okie dokie smoky.
All
So
your friends are doing cool stuff, and you're hiding like a little bitch.
Yep. Pretty much.
oh my gosh, that was so harsh.
It was. It was. It was.
So harsh. Oh my gosh. Why
Oh my god, it's my birthday. You're being such a dick.
You're harshing my buzz on my birthday.
Okay, then watch this, bitches. Okay, so I'm gonna go.
You need to go out there and get a spanking because it's your birthday.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Let's give me some green slime on my tush. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move to the door on the east.
Okay.
Okay,
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
25, 30.
30.
Okay, give me up to that door. I don't need to slink it, man. I'm getting right up to that door, and I'm gonna do a firebolt on that green slime.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
that's
for it.
my. All right. Oh
Green slime.
gosh, and I have to roll at least a what? An 8.
An 8.
I rolled an 8. Thank goodness. Okay.
Remember, you got a D4 if you ever need that extra boost right here.
Yeah, I just hit it. I mean, I rolled about as low as you can get to hit, still hits, but I did, and I do a 1d10 +4. So, it's right here. Okay. So the green slime is going to take 5 fire damage.
Okay. All right. That's it.
And then that's my movement, that's my action, and that's all I can do, right?
All right. Lame. All right. Next up.
I'm letting off explosions.
You friggin' Warforged is opening up like a friggin' mech, and you're like,
Plink.
okay, Barbarian. Bull,
Yeah.
Bull, your stuff is happening around. You're like, they're setting me on fire.
He's just happy to be in the fight. Okay, so I'm gonna roll against the attack the green one.
The green? Okay. The one saying from the ceiling. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that one, and I got a 11, so I'm guessing that hits, and because it's 8, and then 13 damage total against it.
13 to green. Okay, he's starting to look pretty bad too. He's not happy. He doesn't look as bad as the others, but he's looking a little. I'm just dropping everything real quick here. He's chipped around the edges. All right, and how much did you get again? I'm sorry.
13 points of damage.
13. All right, so, all right, yeah. None of them are looking great except for Orange. Orange is just over there chilling. Okay, so 19. Goliath, Roger, you're up.
I guess. The green one is above me, and it's
the green one is above you. The purple one is next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast above me, and I do have a second attack, right?
You don't have a second attack right now.
Okay,
you have your surge ability, but you already used it. You only get to use that once per round.
All right, so I only have one attack, right?
Yeah.
Once per round or once per rest?
Once per encounter. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh. All right.
And
so you only do one attack, just like
But you can, I believe you can cast it for a bonus action. You can cast a cantrip. So if you wanted to cast Eldritch Blast, you could.
So I could do 2 Eldritch Blasts?
No,
yep.
you could. Well, you could do.
You could do one for your action and one for your bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, so and that's only during this round or once per rest.
No, you can do that. You can do that every time if you wanted to. You could do 2.
Right.
You could do one for your action and one for your bonus action.
And can I shoot in different directions?
Yes.
All right, I want to shoot one at the green and one at the purple.
You get 3.
Okay.
You get 3 Eldritch Blasts, so you get
3.
Yeah, but he could cast it twice.
What do you mean I get 3?
3 Eldritch bolts are projected from you, so you could do up to 3 targets, but you're doing 2 in 1, is what I'm assuming.
Okay, so
no. No, that's wrong.
Never mind.
He gets 2 beams at 5th level and 3 at 11th. So right now he only has 1. So you got 2 Eldritch Blasts, 1 bolt each.
You get to see it later.
Okay, I don't want to get confused here. That's all. And
I got you.
I have to do it to hit for both of these, or
Yes.
Or
yep.
Right?
Yeah. I'm here to confuse you because I'm an arcane trickster.
Bastard. That's 9 plus 7.
That hits.
That hits. Yeah, if it's above 8, it hits.
All right, and
roll your damage and add a d4.
That's 8 plus 7. So
okay, so 15.
Both of those. I hit on both of those, right? No, because I'm shooting both in 2 different directions. So now I do damage. Clear. And then I do that plus a 4, right now.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Plus 4 right now.
Okay.
So 1d10 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, well,
17 plus 5.
It's a plus a d4. So you
it's
add.
Plus it's a d4.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Plus.
So it's 1d4 plus it's 1d10 plus 1d4.
No. The Eldritch Blast for me, according to what I'm having on my sheet, is 2d8 plus 5.
No.
Eldritch Blast is 1d10 plus 4. 1d10, and that's it. And right now you get a plus 4.
It's 1d10, but you can add a 1d4 because you have the blast.
Oh, I'm getting confused now. Freaking math. I was thinking strength on the strength deck. Apologies.
Yeah.
All right, so
So
that's
it's 1D,
17.
your other
That's
blast is
17 on that
1d10
one.
plus 4.
That's 17 on not 1d10. Why is that written that?
It's,
Roll 1d10
yeah.
This
and roll
is
the
2d8.
1d4.
This is 2d8 plus.
Well,
That's
that's
wrong.
that's not right for Eldritch Blast. That's not.
No, Eldritch Blast is 1d10.
Okay, we're gonna clear that out then,
Yep.
and I'm gonna do that properly.
It's all right.
Plus the d4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's 11,
Okay.
and that should go green.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Come on.
And what did you want the other one to go to?
Purple was the other one.
Purple?
That one is 9. So
Okay.
there you
They both explode.
go. Okay.
So purple and green, they explode. And see where you're at. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
For me?
Rav. Yeah.
That's 20 plus my Constitution bonus.
Yeah. D20 plus your con bonus.
1 second. 12. Where's my bonus? What the hell is my bonus? I have to move around. Sorry, I'm looking on my thing.
What is your con score?
Yeah, I have to go up and look at it. 17 now. 17.
17. All right. You're right. You only take
Splash damage.
Yeah, you take 5 points of acid damage. It explodes and it drips down on top of you.
Okay, so 5 points.
Yep,
Right.
5 points. And I think you're done.
Okay.
Okay, and it's their turn. What's left of them? Orange is going to scoot up right here. And it's going to take a swipe at you, Rav.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? These metal dice, they don't roll for shit. So
You gotta
that's
have
a
that good wrist twist with them. Gotta twist.
yeah.
Twist.
Yeah.
That's a 15. I don't think that's going to hit.
Didn't hit.
Okay, it misses, and then yellow's going to take a swipe at that damn friggin' gnome.
That one
good
has
line.
the reaction, the disadvantage raise on the yellow one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it doesn't matter because he failed him. Well, actually, he would have made it on the other one, but he fails. All right. They both take the yellow one actually swings in the opposite direction.
Wow, that's awesome.
He's confused. He's confused Ed.
Yeah, he's confused. Okay, and they are done. We are at the Dr. Zero.
All right.
Confused.
Dr. Zero is going to walk up so that I have an angle on both of those. He's going to move into the room. And as I'm marching in the room, out of the top of my hat, a little a gun lifts up on a on a telescoping arm, and it aims at the gnome, and I fire.
You're shooting at the gnome?
Yes, and I hit the gnome with a 23.
Oh, well, that hits.
All right, very good. And you're going to get it. All right. You get back 9 hit points.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Your dad just saved you, man.
Yeah, 9
What
hit
a
points.
nice-
Then
what a nice
that's my
evil
bonus
team
action.
there.
And then I get
Did
into
you want
that.
now? You said you want to get ang. Oh, that's your bonus. Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah,
you want to
that's
get
my
angle. I
bonus
thought maybe you were talking about them. All right.
No,
you got
as I move up, and then I lift up. As I'm doing, I come into line with them. I lift both arms. They open up with new barrels you guys haven't seen before, and it's just automatic fire. It's
Transfer
cool.
Z over here.
Yeah, exactly. But it's cool with a lot of these things because with the revolver, it's just me making a hit. These things are different. These are actually you make a DC. What is it?
Mhm.
DC 15 for half damage. It's kind of cool.
Yep.
I like the
These-
play of it. It's
yeah.
interesting.
This is a dex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fail. And that is definitely a fail. They both fail.
All right. Oh wow. Oh, hold on a second. 28 points of damage.
Okay. Yellow explodes.
That's piercing damage.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah. He still explodes. Let's see. All right. So the gnome is safe. So yellow explodes, but it goes in the opposite direction. It doesn't. You don't get any splash damage on the gnome. And yeah, red takes the first hit that actually kind of makes it angry.
Sweet.
And red is the last one left. So where once there was a swarm of jellies, there is now just pools of nasty all over the floor.
I'm done.
And one lone jelly going, I think I'm going to get the hell out of here. Okay. And so the cleric's going to charge in like a brave little boy. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. He's going to come in. He's going to smite this thing. The cleric is going to be a keel-stealing piece of crap.
Yep, there we go.
It's okay.
And he's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, God. Okay.
At 2nd level.
Well, the good thing, he's short enough that my smoking barrels are over the top of his head, so he's good to go.
Okay, so let's see if he can hit this thing. Because I've been rolling like crap. He rolled a 6, but he still hits him because it's only got an armor class of an 8. So yeah, he's gonna steal your thunder, man. All right, so 6d6 of radiant damage.
Ooh, nice.
All right, so we got 12, 15, 20, 21 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And well, sadly, he does not get the kill because that is just barely not quite enough to kill him. So the dwarf ran in, thinking he was tough, and he fails again.
Poor ninja.
This is what happens when you're not here. I abuse you. Okay, top of the round. Mr. Rogue, you got a chance to steal a kill here, man. Come on, you got this.
I think I'm going to go investigate the other room.
Nice.
Might as well.
Yeah, because that's what I do. You guys are the beef. You guys are the beef eaters. So I am going to go roll the dice. 1, 2, 3. I'll go to the door that's in front of me. But there's already been a teaser and it looks like a waste of time. But I'll do it anyways. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
I don't see any crying children in there to save, but we'll see what kind of what information I can find out in here.
You enter in here. This is he left the door open actually, so you can just walk right in. This is obviously where he was sleeping, and it looks disgusting.
That is
it looks
totally
like
appropriate.
Yeah, it looks like the bedding hasn't been changed in 10 years. He may have been actually sleeping with one of his slimes. It's gross.
Oh, so he's
he's like that.
Total deviant. Okay.
He's polyamorous.
I want to rifle through. I want to look for any kind of chest or treasures or things that I can use to prove my freedom.
Damn thieves.
I need evidence to show that this was the guy.
Give me an investigation check.
All right, 17.
17. You do not find anything valuable. You find there's like half-eaten food and stuff in here. This place is gross. You do find a very stained and very strange letter written in a language you do not understand.
Okay. Yeah, I will put that in my scroll case. And there's not a chest of anything, any kind?
There's a small chest on the table, but it's just got like cutlery and stuff like that in it.
And that is with a good. That's with a good investigation chest, huh?
Yeah.
I haven't checked. Sorry.
Yeah. This is basically where he was sleeping and peeing and all that kind of good stuff.
All right. If I can, I'll look over my shoulder and shoot a crossbow at the slime. But
10, 15, 20, 25. You got 25 range. Yeah, you can hit it.
All right.
Don't hit me.
Yeah, you roll a 1. You do actually hit him.
Now I rolled natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Roll your damage.
All right. And we're still retaining that +4, correct?
You still see. This is the last round you would have it.
So +4 and the 1d6 will be for my double damage, right?
Yep.
Or do the +4 goes on top after I roll this?
+4 goes on top after.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the
roll a
one-
5, so that means
Is
a
it
10.
+4 or 1d4?
1d4.
It's
I mean, sorry.
1d4.
So that 5 becomes a 10, then 3 for the bless, and then 4 for my total damage. So 17.
17. It splatters, and let me see. If
How's that? So not only do I go into the room, pilfer all his crap, I take one shot, kill it.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's nobody in front of him, so no splash damage. All right, that's it. You guys killed all this stuff.
Yay!
Yay!
I go check the other room.
You go check.
Look for,
What's
we need
that?
to find survivors.
Well, that's what
Chester,
we're
do you still have that? Do you still have that that detect magic antenna going up?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. In the blue, where the blue urn was, where the blue slime was destroyed, and that coincidentally ate its creator. You do see a hint of magic.
Okay. I look around in it. I'm I look around in it and see what I can find.
Okay, you find a ring.
And it is magical.
It is magical.
Very well. I put it in. I make sure I clean it off and put it in my pocket for identification at a later date. I was going to go to that room, but the other guys can do what they want to do.
Okay. Anybody else do anything?
I would like to go around like a crazy person and start smashing the now empty cauldrons.
Okay.
I'm not aware that the fight is over.
Oh, that's right. He's
I'll walk.
raging. So you got to rage on the cauldron. Sweet.
Yeah, he's gonna rage in the yeah.
As it should be.
I'm looking for something to eat.
There's
Well,
half
there's
eaten
half
food
eaten
in the other room. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So I guess
I'll walk back into the room with
Yeah.
the rest of the party and say, this man was, if you could call him that, was an insane deviant.
Mhm.
We need to find the survivors if there are any, as soon as possible.
I
For all
point
of
to
us have
the-
been either appointed, hired, or conscripted for that deed alone. And
I
if they're
point to
not
the
in
door on the
here,
other side
then
of the
we
room.
haven't even. If they're not in there, then we have not even begun to finish our job.
Well, I point you over there.
Okay.
No. I'm obsessed with something, so I'm not going to do it. I point the thief toward the room on the other side. I am inspecting his body.
No.
Dwarf.
I'm gonna take.
There's
Giant.
not. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of him left. Whatever this thing was eating him.
Quickly. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nevertheless,
where
I'm
is the
doing
f-
that. So
Any food? I want food. Any food? Did you find food?
Giant. Why are we here? Because we are conscripted. We were pushed into this job. Let's complete it. Let's investigate that room.
What
We can
the
eat when
food?
we're done.
Complete the job, and I'm gonna take one of the cauldrons where the orange one was, and I'm just gonna. Can I chuck it into the door that's still closed?
Oh, you mean the one with the thief was standing in front of?
yeah,
I'm
that
just gonna
one.
be like, move, and I'm gonna chuck the cauldron at the door.
Okay, thief, give me an athletics check.
Give me acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics will work too.
All right, I got 19.
Okay, you duck as this thing whizzes over your head
Oh my goodness.
and
I go in the other
smashes
room.
through the
I go
door.
in the other room that he was in to the right. I'm looking
Okay.
for food.
Okay, there's old crusty bread. You could pick the moldy parts off of it and then eat it. You've eaten worse when you were a prisoner.
Yeah. Ah. I go back in the other room.
So what is in the now open room in front of the thief?
In here is this is more looks like where he was keeping like some of his extra equipment and stuff like that. There is, however, a pile of clothes in here.
I see.
Looks like it's very slime covered. It looks like a pile of like rags and whatnot, but it's big. It's probably, probably 2-3 feet high.
Do you report this, Bill?
This is what we have. Yeah, I'll say this is what is left.
I
These are the
start
remains.
inspecting the disillusioned jellies on the ground, seeing if there's any remains within their particulate.
You find the occasional bit of maybe a bit of bone or something. You can't really tell if it's human or not.
I see.
Give me an investigation check though.
Okay.
And if anybody else wants to do this, you can too, because I'm assuming you're all looking around.
Okay.
What kind of clothes are in the pile?
It's 21.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go digging through them?
I'll dig through. If I'm doing an investigation,
I don't want him investigating.
Yeah.
Back off,
I'm just
gnome.
digging through the
Frickin'
pile
monster.
of clothes. I'm digging through the pile of clothes.
I
15.
I got a 21,
I
by
get
the
a
way.
4.
Nice,
My
nice.
investigation is for food. Apparently, I'm too distracted because I'm way too hungry. Because I got a 4.
That's fine, dude. I was thinking that this was happening while you're running around.
19.
Chester, you're looking. As you're looking around, you're poking around, you're walking around the room. You notice the big giant drain in the middle of the room.
Okay.
And it's as you look down and you take a peek inside, you see that inside is just full of bones.
I lift the grate.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably at least a good 5 or 6 feet deep, and this thing is chock full of bones. Pretty cursory investigation, you could tell. These are all kinds of humanoids: male, female, dwarf, elf, human, mostly human. You do see like a slimmer skull that denotes an elf, and a thicker one that denotes a dwarf, and some of them are even children.
I see. I take a bag out of my my mechanome and I say, "Bull."
And
Nine
I
hells
look
of the
up.
abyss.
I look up at you.
I hand the bag and I say, "Put all the clothing in it."
Okay. Well, I'll start loading up the clothing. Is there like a very plain maybe like just like very plain like peasant shirt, or maybe like a peasant's dress or something like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's disgusting. It's it's got slime on it. It's dirty.
I'm gonna take the sleeves of
But
one
yeah.
of them and tie it around my neck and wear it like a cape.
All right.
Okay.
That
You now have
belonged
a
to
dis-
someone's daughter.
And I'll put the rest in the thing, and I'll just start running
Um,
around with this on my back.
Okay. As you are digging in through these bones, Chester, you
Yeah.
do see that there are on the bottom of this pit. It looks like there's some coin.
All right.
I go to the other room where the clothes were, and obviously I'm looking for something to eat.
Wow.
Okay.
I collect
Yeah.
whatever valuables they are, and I call out to, I say, "Young elf."
Yes, 0.
I hand up any of the valuables to him.
Okay. I'll go into it later. It's a relatively decent stack of different kinds of coins. Like some of it's are like maybe the fillings from people's teeth.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty gross.
0. I appreciate your thinking of me, but quite honestly, I find this all repulsive.
Well,
please let's store all these remains in your magical cavities and return back to the Magistrum as soon as possible.
The mechanome kind of trots up to you, and then just kind of hunches and waits for you to insert stuff into it.
Is there anything to eat?
There is.
Is there
Dude, the only thing you could eat down here that probably wouldn't immediately make you sick or kill you is the rats that are running around.
Oh, there you go.
No,
I will recall. I will make sure I put food in the mechanome for the future. I'll keep that in mind.
I come back in and I say, "Are we done here?
I'm
I
not,
need to eat."
but you guys can go.
You're
That's not our plan. That's not what we signed up for. We were supposed to come in here, defeat, destroy anything that was hurting people. Actually, what we were supposed to do is find out what was going on and show that the people were being attacked.
Well, now we know.
Not
What you were specifically told was investigate if you did find a threat to potentially eliminate it, and if you could bring back proof of what was there, and if there any survivors and remains.
Yeah.
so this skullduggery and research is outside of the parameters of this operation.
Not really. I'm basically going to begin preparing a case file on the place. I'm going to document everything. I'm going to take a journal I have for this particular case, and I'm filling out all the information. And when I'm done with all that, I will harvest the entirety of his fungal garden.
Okay.
Are we done here?
You guys.
All right.
I'm going.
So as you guys are looking around, you're packing up bones, the remains of these people. You packed up all the clothes. Hopefully, there's some kind of identification in there.
Zero, you can come back here later, Zero. Let's finish this.
Well, I am trying to finish it, dude. That's what he's doing. He's an investigator.
Yeah.
He's preparing his case.
Well, no, I understand that, but I've been pressed into this job, and I need to have this completed in order to no longer be conscripted to this government.
I see. Well, feel free to take it back and give the evidence you have, the clothing, and the information. I will be with you, probably in an hour?
Mm-hmm. It'll probably take at least with you and the metronome helping you, and Bull kind of helping.
Rab,
It'll probably take you about an hour.
Rab isn't listening to any of this. He goes out the door to the south and starts to go.
But understand, Zero, you are a valuable commodity. I'd hate to go back without you.
Well, then help me. Then it'll get done quicker.
I grab one of the skulls
As you wish.
and one of the jaws, and I look over at our elf friend, and I kind of move the jaw with the mouth. I'm like, "Why you want to leave?"
Come back later, Zero. Come, please, as a favor for me. This isn't going anywhere.
Well, in character, he's confused at your unwillingness to complete the job.
Well, I don't think this is part of the job. And for me, Zero, I've been imprisoned by this government, and for me to complete this job is my freedom. So you're impeding. Every hour that I am doing this is more of my freedom taken away.
Then you should go.
Come back.
The robot ignores you, dude.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
But hey, I hate leaving someone behind, Stu. See ya.
Okay, so who's all leaving and who's staying?
Well,
Not leaving.
I'm kind of a ward to.
Yeah, Bull's probably staying with.
Yeah. Bull. I figure Bull the gnome, like the dwarf, is kind of confused. He's like, should we stay or should we go? I mean, we still have to report all this in, and we got to take,
Well, I tell the dwarf to help me collect all the information, and we need to document and all that. Because basically what I'm doing is I send the metronome to go over and collect the fungal stuff. But what I'm doing is just documenting everything, writing everything down, taking samples. I'm just creating a forensic report of the situation.
Mm-hmm. You're being super anal and making sure you get down every detail.
Exactly.
Does the gnome still have the battle axe?
Character.
I can leave the battle axe with the gnome.
Well, the thing about that is, as soon as I get small again, it's gonna be funny. But
yeah, he's just gonna be like, I don't want this anymore. Thunk.
Well, hopefully, what this bucket puts it in his drawers and takes it.
All right, so
I'll take one of the bones with me and head back.
Okay, so you grab some of the bones to take back as evidence to explain what happened. You and Rav both decide we're out, and the rest of you stay to document everything to its last minutiae detail. Dr. Zero, you harvest the mushrooms as much as possible, and you all make out the way you came back into these streets of Dunwold.
I'm
covered in slime.
I believe I'd be way ahead of everybody right now. I'm
you
out
are.
in the street right now.
Yeah, but we're just wrapping up.
A bodega.
But, And you have completed your task. God only knows if it's enough to get you guys out into the great wide world so that you don't have to worry about this crap ever again. And that's where we'll call it.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was different. It's very different. This kind of has almost like a steampunk gothic horror feel to it going on. That's nice. I like that. It's different. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It still maintains like the core tropes of D&D, but with the new elements. It keeps you on your toes.
It
fun.
is.
It keeps you on your toes as far as like, your characterization. You have to make sure you're rolling, you're playing your role correctly in a new environment instead of like the standard, dun, 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 I'm the elf, I'm the thief, or I'm the halfling, blah, blah, blah. That's really not the case here. It's a different environment, it's a different society, it's a different timeline completely. And the only real similarities are some of the nuts and bolts and mechanics, which is cool. I totally enjoy that.
It is. And I'm playing a titanium cannon.
If the if the thief keeps dictating to the Goliath, he's likely to get picked up and shooken like a rag doll.
Yeah, we'll see how well that treats you, buddy.
Well, you gotta remember, man. Like
you're big, don't mean you're
actually,
tough.
now we'll talk about it after we're done here.
Cool. All right, guys.
Well, I am in a full plate, so if you're lucky enough to get past my DC.
Well, hopefully you guys in the chat have enjoyed this. Of course, this is our normal kind of run here with our D&D stuff. We like it. You guys over here in the chat had a little bit to say and talking a little bit about what's going on in the world and raging giant gnome barbarian with a battle axe. New territory for me. Very nice.
I did not expect you to give that to him to drink, man. I did not expect that.
It's funny. But all right, so we're going to be done for today. Thank you guys all for hanging around with us and being part of it. We appreciate it. We'll be back next week. Coronavirus pending, of course. And then tomorrow, of course, we have our fan speak where we will have NASA Roboti and Jiminy Cricket on to talk about their project. That should be a lot of fun. Then, of course, this week we don't have Drone and Quarter on this channel, although Booster is running his own little MS Paint thing. So definitely check that out. Anybody have any closing comments?
You're a sadist.
I do have a cheesecake challenge on Monday night. If anybody wants to come see it on Slick Jimmy Speaks. I also do have my comic book Little Girl Lethal on Indiegogo still in demand. Those are two things.
Sweet. And on that note, I'm a sadist, so namaste. Later, everybody.
No. Never mind. Later.